Welcome. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team. So far, no luck against this team. They dropped both of the games in the previous two matchups this season.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan, and they never figured out how to attack the defense in that.
Now Golden State's starting five. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Curry is out there with Freak, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Now here's Bledsoe. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And that one's good. Freak. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Curry against Bledsoe. Morris outside. 5 on the clock. Hansen sets a screen for Bledsoe. Off the pick. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Curry. He had 10 points in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. Freak with it, working on Anderson. Barnes. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Curry dishes to Freak. Pass to Green. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot is good. And that's now 6 points for Freak.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
To the left side wing. Suns moving the ball around. The pass to Bledsoe. Morris with the screen for Bledsoe. There's the triple. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big timely shots.
Out to Morris. The dish to Bledsoe. Inside, Anderson. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Curry kicks to Freak. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last. They'll try to put that one behind them.
just shot their average from the free throw line in that game. I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
They retain possession, and Green gets it to go. Suns trail by 4. Bledsoe outside. Anderson outside. Henson with the screen. 6 to shoot. Back to Anderson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Anderson's got 6 points.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing.
Number 1.
To his point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bargnani has checked in for JaVale McGee. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Klay Thompson in for Steph Curry.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Knight into the lane. And that one's good.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Here's Freak. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Been a good night for Freak. Already up to 9 points. He's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
They double him with Freak. Here's Sykes. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now here's Freak. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. They get the rebound on the wing. Thompson. Bargnani kicks to Iguodala. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Suns trail by 5. Outside Knight to the inside. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Knight. Morris has got his first points in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. It can't happen.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
It's Knight with the drive from past the arc. No luck. And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove. Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove. The Warriors. Green, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Freak's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Brooks. We've got Markieff Morris. Anderson is out there at quarter. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Barbosa in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets was superb. He had 49 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Oh, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Takes a 3. Misses. 4th time against 7 makes for this game. Suns trail by 7. Here's Barbosa. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Bledsoe outside. Morris with the screen for Bledsoe. Launches it. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. Wow, 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something different on defense to trap this guy and lock him up.
To the middle, here's Barbosa, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Barbosa's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Bayless the pass to Freak. He dishes it to Bargnani. Iguodala kicks to Freak. Back to Iguodala. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's coming off a 19-point game against New Orleans.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Bayless dishes to Freak. Fires, high post. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Barbosa kicks to Bledsoe. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And so we conclude the first.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, what's been the key to what's working well out there for you guys right now?
Defensive end.
And now the 3rd quarter about to get going. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Barnes and Green of the forward set. Freak is out there with Curry. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Morris with the bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Freak. He's got 26. Curry kicks to Barnes. Porter with the steal. First shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 5. Knocked loose. Porter with it. 5 points in the game. Feeds to Anderson. A 3-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Puts up the baby hook. And Henson pulls it down.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Anderson with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Hacked on the shot. And he'll have 3 chances at the line. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And on the season, you know, they're getting about 76.
Porter's checked in for Markieff Morris. And it's Leonard in for Eric Bledsoe. Different look here for the Warriors. Bargnani is checked in for JaVale McGee. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Freak's checked in for Barnes. And Brooks subbed in for Curry. Phoenix has gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Kicks to Knight. Out to the wing. Here's Leonard. And Count Kowalski is fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
That's good.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Here's Sykes. That one wide left.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on possession.
No coverage that time. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead. The Suns have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And stolen by Freak. Goes up. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Knight passes to Porter. Phoenix no good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Freak kicks to Thompson. Passes to Freak. 5 to shoot. And here's Iguodala outside. There's Freak. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Freak's got 12 points here in the second half.
Guys, he's acting indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. He's got to be relentless.
Henson shot is off.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Ooh, and that dunk had some anger to it. I mean, usually he's content.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns dancers.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Warriors leading by 11. Markieff Morris is out there with Anderson. Then it's John Henson. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Welch in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And Bledsoe, here we go. It's stolen by Curry. Here's the 3. And count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from Freak. Freak's got 41. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Goes back up, and the layup by Curry.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Dishes it to Freak. Fires top of the key. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Freak's got 43 points.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He's just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and a half, guys, or a highlight plus. Anytime you shake a guy out of his shoes like that, it's going to make the rounds for sure.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns dancers.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Morris. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
They set the pick. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Bledsoe, and it's blocked. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And Freak throws it down.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Deep 2 from Anderson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And that one's good. Freak
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Bledsoe against Curry. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Stolen by McGee. Curry kicks to Freak. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night. The Suns have gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. They double-team Bledsoe. Here's Anderson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Finished off the break.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Curry against Bledsoe. They set the pick. Curry dishes to Freak. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Anderson. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Some changes for Phoenix. Prince checked in, and it's Barbosa in for Anderson. The Warriors making a switch here. Pass to Freak. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Looney. And that one's good.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
Here's Welch. The Warriors pull it in. Freak's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Pass to Looney. Here's Erhan. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Yes, very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Morris. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now the pass to Welch. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up. The shot by Quinn, no good. And here's Freak. No good there. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need
amongst
home.
boys tonight.
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame.